Owl fans, welcome in to another great edition of Hootie Who, Impact Media's weekly dive into the world of KSU football, hockey, and men's and women's rugby. I'm your host, Jeremy the Impact York. We got a lights out coming up. I'm going to tell you guys about it just a little down the road. But first, if you want to follow us and follow all of our amazing content, you can do so by going to impact underscore media underscore on YouTube, as well as you can follow at the Impact 99. Almost forgot my own handle on any social media, and that will find me, which will help you find this show. Um, Lots of good content coming up. I want to start with women's rugby. Women's rugby. Why don't I start with women's rugby? Because they did something that no other team in the state has been able to do. And not just rugby, I'm talking about you football, not KSU football, UGA football. What did KSU rugby do that UGA football could not do? Well, they beat Alabama and beat them badly, very badly. The women of KSU, the Lady Owls, I need to check if they're actually called that. The Lady Owls uh, put a hurt on the Bama Crimson Tide, 47-5. I'm going to say that again, 4-7, 47-5. And they did it at home in front of all you guys who were at that game. I wish I could have been there. That would have been fantastic. Shout out to all the amazing women's rugby ladies out there. Super job. Super job. You guys have been doing some tremendous things, not just last year, but this year as well. If I remember correctly, there it is. Yep, there's the game note. You have a game versus UGA. Make sure to remind them about what I just said. This 19th is Saturday. This Saturday at 3:30, up in Athens against the UGA Lady Dogs. So shout out to all the KSU Lady Owls rugby team, and you guys go pick up another victory. Regardless, we'll be here to talk about you guys or you gals and all the great things you do. But all the best wishes in your trip to Athens. Come home with the dub. Come home with the dub. Because that game was kind of scheduled in. It was not on their actual schedule. They have one game left after this, and that will be the 26th. They will go down to Valdosta State to face them. And that will be, I believe, their final match of the year. So, how did men's rugby do? Well, funny you should ask. Men's rugby, did we talk about it? I don't think we did. They uh they took on Auburn at home. Just it ended up being Friday. That's why we didn't talk about it. No, we did talk about it. I thought the game was on Saturday. I found out kind of late in it that it was actually on Friday. That was my fault. So any of you that showed up on Saturday to see it, apologies. But our KSU men, the rugby team, they went out there. They took on the Auburn Tigers and come up just one try short, one score down. They lost 24-17. Fantastic effort from the boys. Really, really like how Coach Matt and crew have them playing right now. I wish it wasn't the end of the year. If they were playing like this at the beginning, boy, they were going to put a smack on some people. I believe they had, let's see, I do have the stats from that one where Menzies had two tries, I believe. That that would make sense. And Hudson had the other. I believe there were three tries in the game for Kennesaw. Um, so shout out to them, which we actually know their names. Um, David Hudson and John Menzies. Congratulations, guys, on the tries. Fantastic effort. Look forward to more from you guys. I believe the SCRC playoffs start next weekend for the boys. I don't know if they are playing this week or not. I've not seen an announcement of any sort of game, But if not, they will be getting ready for the playoffs, and we wish them all the best with that. And we will be right here to talk about their performance in the playoffs. And oddly enough, November 9th, a couple weeks after the playoffs, they're going to face ECU, I believe, at ECU. That's Eastern Carolina, the Pirates, which should be fun, and that'll round out their season. But shout out to the men and the women rugby teams. You guys know I love rugby. Love rugby. Just it's Coach Matt's fault. It's Coach Matt and his former teammates. Some of his still teammates, but former teammates with Rugby ATL. Um, I really grew to love that game and miss it terribly. So it's good that we can still talk about Kennesaw and get in some other stuff as well. So we got rugby. So now let's talk about. Let's talk. We'll finish with hockey. Let's talk football. Football, of course, is coming off the bye week. Team is sitting at 0-5 at the moment. Um, and I do see some wins on the board. They not only I think they have a chance to win any of their remaining games, but there are some that really, really stick out. Let's talk about some of those. And let's see, this week, and by this week, I mean as we actually it kicked off just a few minutes ago as we record this, they are on CBS Sports Network. They are facing Liberty and no. They're facing Middle Tennessee State. They are up in Middle Tennessee State as we speak. That kicked off at 8 p.m. CBS Sports Network on that. This is definitely a game I think they can win. Um, I like how they've stayed true to the run game, which is something they are equipped for and built for. They're working on adding those elements of the pass game. I wish they would do it just a little more, but you know, for now, I would use the run to set up the pass instead of trying to balance it out. I don't think you're ready to balance yet. That's just my opinion. Coach may have a different take on it, and coach, I'm not trying to tell you how you do your job. You know that. I've talked to coach many times, so he knows that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just saying they're good at running the ball, but when the other team starts to figure out you're going to run the ball, that's when you snap that pass off, and you have the personnel to do it. Like I said, they play tonight. Then they will not play again until next Wednesday. That will be in the nest. That is a 7 p.m. kickoff. That is going to be fun to try to get to the nest at that particular time. In fact, just got the alert saying that the game did just kick off. But they will play Liberty next Wednesday. Now, of course, we will talk about that before we get to it. But I look forward to this game. I look forward to seeing this game. Clearly, I'm going to start watching as soon as this taping is done. But go Owls. And I look forward to being back at the nest next week. Hopefully, you guys are there too. If you guys are there, find us. Find us there. We're walking around. We're in the outside pavilion too, so we're pretty hard to miss sometimes. But let us know. And finally, let's talk a little KSU hockey. We're gonna be playing here. You're gonna see us. There it is. You're going to see us up in that booth on Friday night for the home opener at the Cooler in Alpharetta. This Friday, as I said, they will welcome in Ole Miss, the Rebels, for some awesome college hockey action. The home opener, like I said, and it's a pink out. So wear your pink to support breast cancer and all the efforts for research and to help raise some money. We'll be rocking the pink. Hopefully you guys are as well. Um, let's see. And then Saturday, they will be at their semi-permanent home for the rest of the year at the Atlanta Ice House. Marietta the Ice House. We'll call it the Ice House. It's the one right up past campus. I told you guys where it was. I went up there and checked out some stuff. You guys are going to really enjoy being up there. That is an 8 p.m. kickoff. Ole Miss once again for that one. That is a blackout. I know this says football. It's a lights out. It's a blackout. So we want to rock our KSU black gear with that. We will be rocking the black that night. Pink and black. It's a Bret Hart type of weekend. Got you there, Hitman, you know? And the Calgary Hitmen are a Canadian hockey team. So look at all the pink and black right there. Uh, but really looking forward to getting back with the crew. Um, I know how it's going to work at this venue. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to do it at the Ice House. I think we are going to be in slightly different locations. I think me and Wheels will be, my amazing cameraman will be on one side of the rink overlooking everything. And I'm pretty sure that the rest of the crew will be somewhere near the scorer's table. But we'll get into that. Other than that, kind of short show tonight. But mostly everything is coming up outside of the great rugby action. So just wanted to touch on all of that. And we've reached the end of the show. So I'm Jeremy the Impact York for everybody here at Impact Media and Hootie Hoo. We will see you guys next week. Deuces, gooses, go Owls.